Good morning, students. So today I will tell you how can we find the area of a quadrilateral, a general quadrilateral. All of you know about the quadrilateral. It is a closed four-sided figure. Means the figure should be closed and the side should be four. You can see here. It is also a four-sided figure, but it is not a quadrilateral. Why? The reason because it is not a closed. Four side is there, but it is not closed. The four-sided closed figure means it should be a polygon. That is called a quadrilateral. So let us give the name A, B, C, D. You know the square, the rectangle, the rhombus and parallelogram. These are also quadrilateral, but those are special type of quadrilateral. Means because of their properties, we can find the area of that quadrilaterals very easily. But it is a simple or a general quadrilateral. So what I will do? First of all, I will divide this quadrilateral into two triangles. So I will join its opposite vertices. I have joined two vertices A and C. Now you can see I have divided this quadrilateral into two triangles. Now I will find firstly the area of triangle ADC. Then I will find the area of triangle ABC. Then I will join and you will get the area of this quadrilateral. So first of all, area of triangle ADC. What is the area of triangle? All of you know it is a half into base into height. So here the base is AC. Let us draw one perpendicular, name H1. So its area will become half into AC into H1, means half into base into height. So next the area of triangle ABC. Same, base is AC. Let us draw one perpendicular, name H2. So it will become half into AC into H2. Now I want to find the area of this full quadrilateral. I will join both area. Is equal to half into AC into H1, first triangle, and half into AC into H2, second triangle. Now you can see here half into AC, half into AC. Both are common here. So I will take out common half into AC. What will left inside? That is H1 plus H2. So what was AC? AC was a diagonal. So half into diagonal into H1 plus H2. So what it will become? It will become half into diagonal into sum of perpendiculars drawn on diagonal from opposite vertices. So it is the way to find out the area of quadrilateral. So sometime we forgot this formula. So you can divide this quadrilateral into two triangles and find out the area of this quadrilateral. So I will tell you with the help of one example. Let H1 is equal to 20 centimeter, H2 15 centimeter, and diagonal is 10 centimeter. Means diagonal is 10 centimeter, H1 is 20 and H2 is 15. So how can we find its area? We use the same simple formula, area of quadrilateral, that is half into diagonal into H1 plus H2. So substitute the value. What is diagonal? Diagonal is 10 and the perpendiculars are 20 and 15. It will become, now reduce it, it will become 175 square centimeter. So it is the area of a quadrilateral. So it is a simple way. So if you forgot, then divide into two triangles. So now I will tell you how can we find the area of a trapezium. So trapezium is a special type of quadrilateral. Let us draw one trapezium. It is a trapezium. Trapezium. Trapezium is also a four-sided figure, but the property is that it has one pair of opposite side is parallel and one pair of opposite side is non-parallel. So one pair of opposite sides, let's give name B1, B2. So opposite sides are parallel and another pair is non-parallel. It is a distance between both parallel sides. So the area of this trapezium, these parallel sides are called the baselines of the trapezium. Baselines, first baseline, second baseline. So the baselines are called the parallel sides. You can give the name B1, B2 and the distance between parallel sides, that is h, or you can say the height of a trapezium. So area of trapezium will become half into h. H means distance between these two parallel lines and sum of these parallel lines, that is baselines B1 plus B2. So area of trapezium will become half into distance between parallel sides into sum of parallel sides. Parallel side, or you can say the basis. But sometimes we forgot the formulas, and again method, we can divide this trapezium into three regions. One is triangle, that is first region. Second is maybe sometime we will get square, sometime we will get one rectangle. Second and the third region. So divide into three parts. First triangle's area, second rectangle area or maybe square area, and third is triangle. After that you can add. So let us illustrate with the help of one examples. Let the height of this trapezium is 20 centimeter and the bases are B1 10 centimeter and B2 15 centimeter. So what will be the area? Substitute the value here. Substitute distance between parallel side h, that is 20, and what is B1 10 and what is B2 15. It will become 250 square centimeter. So it is the easy method to find out the area of trapezium. That is a special type of quadrilateral. Here h is already you know h is 20 centimeter. In place of h we will mention here 20, and B1 is 10 and B2 is 15 centimeter. So easy method to find out the area of trapezium. Thank you.